I've been giving you treats, haven't I? Yeah. Manger dweller. Are you happy that Chris is home? You miss your mommy, Cheetah? For a couple days, it's pretty sad in the barn. It's a miracle. Not cool. Good morning. I don't even know if you guys can see me. And maybe that's a good thing because it's pretty early. Change of plans. We're going to wean today. Was hoping to do it Tuesday, but then Chris texted me asking if there was anything we were doing Tuesday. I'm like, weaning lambs? She goes, I have a chiropractor appointment at 9:20. I'm like, okay, that's not going to work. So because of our feed situation, I will not have enough to get us through till Wednesday, so we're going to wean this morning. I'm hoping it's going to be a good wean. They're definitely big enough and old enough. And if the other group is any indication of how this is going to go, it should be a good group. So upon further discovery this morning, remember that box I built around my water bowl? Well, I should have made two because they got the plug out of the second bowl yesterday, and the whole back end of this pen is flooded. Not cool. You can do it. You can do it. Is this our little manger dweller? Come on, guys. Just go. Come on. I know. Come on, guys. That's it. Let's go. That's it. There she is. Are you eating your hay again? Feeling better today? Are you happy that Chris is home? Yeah. Thank God she's still here. You wanted to say hi to Carissa? I know, she's getting skinny, eh? Mm-hmm. I mean, she's gradually got this way, but since you've been gone, she's really gotten worse. Hey, see who's home? Who's home? What about you? Do you see who's home? It's your buddy. Carissa named you, didn't she? Mm-hmm. Dips is actually short for something, isn't it, Carissa? Aw, you look a little happier today. Not so much yesterday. Oh, saying hi. Oh, she likes Carissa. Hey. Aww. Well, we were able to get all the ewes onto high ground because I'm not going to be able to clean this barn out for a bit. I told Carissa just to leave the aisle because we're right under the fans. It's at the back of the barn, and it's not leaking into the freshly clean pen, so that's a relief. A lot of the pack back here is probably going to soak a lot of this up, so I'm hoping not too much more will spill out. But yeah, thankfully that pen where they got the plug out is deep enough that it all went into this pen, and I have lots of room here for the ewe lambs, so I've got them gated off so they can't be in the wet. And the pen that the water leak was actually in is not wet at all, just a little bit right there. So it all went into this because it's a little lower. So we're gonna leave it as it is. No one has to be in this pen. We'll just let it sort of soak in. And then this alley, we'll sort of see how it looks tomorrow. A lot of it'll probably dry out. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, ooh, maybe. Chris is just about to start feeding, and I told her to start with that close-up group so I could watch them before I have to go help Mark. All right, they look pretty good. I'll get Chris to just watch them as she feeds the rest, but I like to see them all at least try to go up when she's feeding. We're once again in the field that we were in yesterday. I wanted to just pop on and talk about weaning, and I apologize that I didn't really have my camera set up the whole time. And of course, it was like one of our best weaning days ever. Do I have dirt on my face? I totally have dirt all over my face. It was all over my hands. So I apologize. Anyways, this morning weaning was going so well, and it's hard to like stop mid-go, grab your camera, change the angle. So we just kept going, and I apologize for not capturing it, but you guys have seen it sort of a million times. Usually when it's not going as good as it went today. We had it done in like, from start to finish in like an hour and a half. I guess just a nice group of lambs. They just moved good. And I think Chris and I just have a system sort of down now that finally works. Nice to have her back. She had a really good trip. Well, you guys, it has been a day. We have filled the wet bin for now. We're gonna let it sort of settle down a bit and dry a little bit more corn, and then I'm gonna go and unload the rest of the wagons that we filled up. Mark is heading to the field doing some light tillage on the corn stalks in hopes of a better spring. It was challenging this spring, to say the least, because the corn stalks are so healthy, they're just not breaking down in the winter. So he's hoping just a light little tickle will help sort of decompose the corn stalks a little better. I'm so tired, oh my gosh. I thought I better just drive over here quick and check my little weaner lambs, make sure they're doing okay. It did get warm today, so I want to make sure they're getting onto the water as good as the other ones were, because yeah, it's just too warm to let them go too long without water. Oh goodness. These are still not in position. I have to wait for them to get a little lighter so I can move them. I hear you, I hear you. You guys got this figured out? Hey, little Peter Jr. Hi, honey. You miss your mommy, Cheetah? One more final little night check on my very sad mamas. It will likely be short-lived. As always, it's like a 2-day grievance period, and then after that, they're kind of like, what baby? But for a couple days, it's pretty sad in the barn. I can hardly believe it, but that water that was in the center alley is dry, and I wondered if it would. It's just gonna leave a little stain, I'm afraid, but a stain is better than water. Dry. Just a little puddle there. I did text Rex this morning about that ewe and what we should do with her, but I haven't heard back from him yet, so it says the text is read, so I wonder if he just got too busy and he hasn't replied. So hopefully I'll hear from him tomorrow. We'll see how she does in the morning, see if she comes up to eat, but so far I'm not sure what to do with her. She's up. She's up. She's up. Hey, Mama. You feel a little better? Well, that's a good sign. Good morning. My ewe lambs broke down my water gate. It was, the water gate had seen better days. I had a bunch made a couple years ago, and I'm just putting them in as I need them. And we just haven't used it for a while. So I put it up yesterday, thinking it would be okay, and this morning Carissa said, nope, they broke through it. So when I get time, I'm gonna sort them again and put the ewe lambs back where they were and the mature ewes here, because they get a different ration. Today they're just gonna get fed the same. If I have time later, maybe I'll do it today still. But right now I wanna see Carissa feed these close-up ewes. I feel like I have stuff on my face. These gates are rusty. Rex finally got back to me last night, and he said to see what I can do, maybe baby her for the next week or so, keep treating her every other day like I've been doing, and then sort of make a call as we go. I think he must be thinking sort of like me, like if we can limp her along literally until lambing, then maybe we can get some weight off her and she'll be able to stand more comfortably. But what I want to do is put her in her own pen, because I can't catch her. So although she's not on her feet that well, once she sees me, she's off to the races. So I'd like to put her in her own little spot so I can actually observe how much she's eating a day, and I can catch her to treat her. And she's not going to get bumped at the bunk. The one other thing I've noticed, I talked about it in my last video and I took it out for some reason, but I've noticed she has a bit of a swollen brisket as well. So I'm wondering if she does have something else going on that is internal and I can't see it. So we'll move her up and we'll just do what we can do. Hello, Nips. Where's Ruby? She outside? Hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? You have hay on your nose. That's a good sign. Having a better day? Your neighbors are loud. What do you think of that? If you want me to quiet them out? Who's making all that noise? Oh, I heard the water. Yay. Can these be moved yet? No. Not yet. Good morning, you guys. What day are we on today? I think it's Wednesday today. First thing this morning, we are gonna sort those ewes that broke down the gate. And while we do that, I'm like, I haven't done an udder evaluation on those ewes that they got mixed in with. They're the ones I'm gonna put in with Willow's group to get bred. And I woke up at like 4 this morning going, when am I supposed to cedar that group? So I have to make sure I have cedars, which I feel like I need to order more, which means I have to text Rex again today. So I am just gonna, I have 10, 20, 30. So yeah, I'll get another box of like 100. I like to keep spares around all the time. Oh man, the things that wake me up early in the morning. All right, we have the ladies ready to be sorted. We're gonna scan their tags because we're not really sure who the ewe lambs are and who the ewes, mature ewes are. Carissa's just gonna put a fresh mark on the ewe lambs and we're gonna throw those through, and any mature ewe that comes through that we weaned a couple weeks ago here, I'm gonna do a quick udder evaluation. So with an udder evaluation, what I'm looking for is any compromised udders. So any lumps, bumps, any hard cores in their teats, anything like that is compromised udder, and they won't be productive moms, unfortunately. So they'll get a little X on their back. All right, scan away. I think she's, yeah, I think a lot of these are 2022. Drying off now, sorry. 22. You're already 4 years old, Ellen. Oh, sorry. She's older. It's just hard to remember that. You stand this one? So just one ewe lamb in that group. All right. I wonder if I have enough room in there. So they just come. morning. So my girl is getting up decently. She had her painkiller yesterday, so we don't have to treat her till tomorrow. But what we are going to do is watch her clean up her feed. Oh, she's back down. We just have to make sure she's getting her allotted amount every day. And I can only do that if she's by herself. Oh, thank goodness. You're still with us, my queen. I was worried about you yesterday. You look a little brighter today. Your eyes look bright. Baby's you? Eating your straw, are you? Oh, it's good to see her in here with the rest of the family this morning. Yesterday, when I was emptying wagons, she was outside by those bale feeders right around the corner. And she stood there for like 2 hours all by herself. And I'm like, what is she doing? Anyway, she's just nibbling at the straw, which is fine. There was none of that yesterday. Carissa said she didn't even come in to eat hay. It seems to be every other day she is good. Margie, what do you think? All right, now I'm gonna go check the children. It's a little quieter. I am back on wagon duty, but today I am training my replacement. She's nosy. She's watching the neighbor. He's cleaning up his trees. Is that exciting for you? Oh, he lives there. You don't need to protect me. We were in this field yesterday. I don't really think I had much footage for you guys because it's the same every day for me, so I'm just trying not to bore you. Once we're done this, we're going to move down the road and take off a couple small fields, and then we're down to our last field, which happens to be a big one, so it'll be like a 2-day harvest. Mark thinks if the weather holds out, which we still don't know for sure, they're calling for a chance of rain, that we might be done by Sunday. It's a miracle. Trying to make you feel better. Good morning. We had a little success. I gave her, I don't know, maybe 2 pounds of pellets. She gobbled them up. So I think I'll keep doing that to make sure she's eating something. She's not eating a lot of the TMR. And the TMR is specifically rationed for these guys to keep them on their feet so they don't go down with prick talk. So I need to keep her energy levels up. So I'm gonna just keep treating her, I guess, like giving her treats and treating. That's never what you want to see a sheep doing. Good morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. Hi. How you doing? You out in the sun again? You want some food? Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? You like it outside, don't you? Out in the sun? Can't tell if you're content or sad. unloaded my first set at home and I went to jump back in the tractor and someone beat me to it. She really does want to replace me. Problem is today, she's been rolling in something very dead. And it's excruciating to be in this small space with you. It's a good thing you're cute, because you stink. It's much later in the day. I still have my assistant with me. She's doing what I would like to do. We are getting through this field. Not really sure why Mark is stopped currently. That's never good when we're down to like 10 acres, 15 acres. Here comes Monty. Buggy boy. He hates being on camera, so I have to be strategic. Sleepy. I don't know if you guys can see me. Probably not. I don't know if I have a light here. Oh. No, that's a red light. I think it's like 7 o'clock, 7:30. Already dark out. But we are almost done for the day. That means we have done about 68 acres today. It's our biggest day so far. And our wet bin is still not full. This corn was really, really dry. So it just like... the dryer didn't have to work very hard today, so we've just been able to keep going. Now, tomorrow we're going to switch into wetter corn, so it's probably going to take still 2 more days to finish corn. But Saturday, we should be done. I kind of like this. It's dark and you can't see me.